and welcome to This Is Your Time. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Donna Levy. I have been a registered nurse for 38 years. I've helped over 30,000 clients take care of themselves, take care of their brain, and take care of their body. And with the brain comes mindset. And what is going on with us? And how to create the future that we all want. And even if you want to do something, if you have goals, this whole thing will be, you'll be able to use in anything that you do. Okay, so this thing is the one thing that you need to work on today to have a better future. And of course, what am I talking about? I am talking about reprogramming. Yes, reprogramming the negative thoughts that we hear every single day in our brain. And in order to do that, you have to suspend belief. Okay. And you're like, what am I going to do? I have to suspend belief. This sounds too complicated. But really, it's not that complicated at all. Let me take you through a scenario. When we go to the movie theater, right? You go and say it's Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie in, I don't know, what was that movie? Mrs. Smith or Mr. Smith or Mrs. Smith, right? Mr. and Mrs. Smith, that movie. Anyways, they're on that movie and you sit there and you are really in suspense. Your heart is pounding. We get scared when something jumps out at us. You know, the whole scenario. Guess what we're doing in there? We're suspending belief. All of a sudden, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt become Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Okay. And they're immersed in this story, right? And we become emotionally invested in that time. And at that moment, we realize that our body really doesn't know the difference between reality or fake, because our heart wouldn't be pounding, right? Right? We wouldn't get scared when the monster jumps out because it's fake, right? See, our emotions are connected with our reality. Our energy in motion equals emotion. And that is what creates our subconscious mind. It's the emotion that we attach to two events. Our receptor event is us, and the event that's coming in. And then there's an emotion in there, and then boom, we have neurons. Oh my God. And they're connected. And like we've said before, Hebb's law is neurons who fire together wire together, and it becomes a part of our subconscious mind. So we build that subconscious mind from the time we're 0 to the time we're 8, and it's built by everybody we're in contact with. And we're kind of emotional sponges. You know, that's why we say that kids are sponges. We're emotional sponges at that time. And we're just sucking in everybody's energy and everybody's emotion to events. Okay. And people tell you what you are. You know, you are going to be a nurse. You are going to be a doctor. You are going, and that sits in our subconscious mind. We start to believe that. We have this emotional attachment to the person who said it. So, and they said it really like, oh, you're going to be a doctor. Real excited. And then we get real excited. And then it becomes a pattern in our brain. So when we decide we want something other than what those negative thoughts or any of those thoughts that are sitting in our subconscious mind, when we want to do something outside of that, we have to delete those pathways in order to fight through and actually embrace what it is we're trying to do that's going to make our life better, right? Even if it's not in consistency with those thought patterns. So how do we do that? Well, go back to the movie. We suspend belief for a period of time. You pick it. 15 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day, I don't know, 15 minutes. And whenever you do that, is up to you. There's no specific time to do these activities. And what you do is you daydream. You make a movie in your head with you in it. You're the lead, and you play out that scenario. Millionaires do this every single day. Every single day when they're trying to figure out, if something's going to work in their business or not. Or I don't know, if they want that mansion on the seaside in Italy, and they think they could see themselves there. And, it has happened. People have visualized a connection and an emotion with that connection, and it solidifies in their subconscious mind. And we bring about what we think about. Whatever we're thinking about and giving energy to, we're giving life to. And, it's the same thing. We know this works in science, guys. It definitely does. And you know how we know? Because when there are clinical trials for drugs, and 5 out of 4 people will get the placebo. Those 5 people get placebo. 4 out of those 5 will get a positive result. And what is that positive result? These people are they're taking a medication that they believe. They don't think, they believe. They actually believe in their heart, and with happiness and hope that it's going to relieve them of whatever their symptoms are. And those 4 people have positive results. So, when they say it's mind over matter and everything, it's really, our mind is an amazing, amazing organ. And it can promote healing. It can reprogram itself. It's not so smart that it can tell, oh, that's not real or that's real. So visualization and really feeling those experiences. So, I pictured myself when I was trying to lose my weight. I pictured myself thin. I actually smelled my perfume. I had a white top on with a pair of faded blue jeans that were right to me. I had a Louis Vuitton pocketbook and a ton of money in it, because I want to bring abundance to myself. And I was so happy that I felt like I could do anything. I was healthy. I was able to travel to visit my family. We were going to Italy because I really want to return to Italy. That is on my bucket list. And just everything was working out for me. And, that's one of my mantras. Everything is always working out for me. Even when bad stuff happens, I say everything's always working out for me, because, the universe knows better than I do of everything that needs to play out in order to get me where I want to be. So what I'm telling you is the brain doesn't know the difference between a visualization or even a dream. Because how many dreams have you had that you were like, did that really happen, or did I dream it? When you have this really vivid dream that's connected with your emotions, you're like, did I dream that? Maybe I dreamt that. Haven't you ever been talking to your friend saying, oh yeah, didn't you tell me that? Or did I dream it? So our mind is amazing, but we get to program it. We get to program that big computer. So whatever you're thinking about, whatever is in your life right now, you are really confirming that you believe that this is where you should be right now at this time. If you're not happy where you are, it's still because you're attached to that emotional state. People don't take business chances. People don't leap out and accept help or they don't go on diets, or they don't follow a diet, or they try to follow a diet. Get rid of that word, try. I have a whole nother video on the 5 words you have to get rid of out of your vocabulary to really, really do this. And so your brain doesn't know any difference between you reprogramming it and it being real. So create the world you want, visualize it with very, very clear details, smells, sounds, visualize what you're dressed in, visualize the people you're with and what they're saying to you. It's the dream, it's the movie that you create to suspend reality. And when you have an emotion attached, it will delete the negative emotion to it. Okay. So say, oh, people are always saying, you're always going to be overweight. Why should we think that you're going to lose weight and keep it off? Because you never have. You've done diet yo-yoing all your life. Well, start seeing yourself at different phases of life at that same weight. Still say, okay, 10 years from now, I'm still going to be there. I'm going to be, healthy and happy and fruitful, and just get rid of those negative thoughts. You have to reprogram it. You can do it. Just start with a small visualization. I do my stuff like that, the meditation and everything, in the morning, just because I have a clearer head and I take a little bit of time. And, if you really want to get that client, visualize that client with you, visualize them, that you explaining to them what it is you want them to do, visualize their answers, and create that excitement and that emotion attached to it. And you can reprogram the mind. It is just an amazing, amazing thing. And, science agrees. We now know about neuroplasticity. That has been a new word in the past 2 years. And that means that we can reprogram our mind, and we can grow new neuronal pathways, and we can actually grow new brain cells too. So that's it for today. If you've liked this, if you want to send this to someone, please send it to them. Please subscribe to this channel by hitting the like button and subscribing. We'll have tons more on health, wellness, mindset. You're in control. Whatever you put energy to, that's what you're going to get back. So make it a great, great day, and always be blessed and have a super soulful Sunday. All right, everyone, take care. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.